It's like the joy just broke something in her mind. Or was it bad joy? Seems like there's been a lot of bad joy lately. I wonder if that's why there are so many downers these days. Or did I just never notice? Shit! Oh, this should be fun. A building full of fanatics who can smell me. Naked among wolves.
Attention all attendees. The keynote dissection and luncheon will be starting in the operating theatre in 5 minutes.
What have you got?
Are you feeling alright?
All persons are reminded to file their mandatory volunteer.
Right! I've had it with you! Downer!
I'll fix you.
Keep running! I won't have it! Say goodnight! Oh, fit!
I'll cheer you up, alright?
That's the last time you do that around Mr. Nice Guy! Downer! Fight! I love a game of hide. I won't have it! Let's call the lads! Don't you even think about coming back?
Next time, stop after the first pint, man.
Right! I'm done fooling around! The one with blood on his hands! That's the one who's done it! I'll cheer you up, all right!
Sorry.
When they made you, they broke the mold.
Please congratulate Nurse Elizabeth Neal for winning the Waste Not Want Not Award for her adaptation of a crash cart into a file for frequently used forms. Due to the dissection luncheon, lunch will not be served in the cafeteria today. If you are not attending the luncheon, please make other arrangements. This is a reminder that the bottles marked alcohol contain isopropyl alcohol and not ethyl alcohol, and
I haven't seen one of those in a while.
consequently do not go well with tonic water and ice.
Normally lesions in the Broca's area would result in aphasia. But we're not dealing with aphasia, are we? Some sort of reversion to earlier forms of the language. Extraordinary uptake of the stain in these striations here. Has there been some sort of retrogressive restructuring? Dr. Jung would be fascinated to discover that language itself is part of the cultural consciousness. Evidence of cerebral edema. Probably the encephalitis. Oh, bother. I've forgotten to have lunch again, haven't I? I suppose there's always the dissection luncheon. The underlying stratum is Old English. That argues for Saxon displacement of the Aboriginals rather than some sort of assimilation, doesn't it, Dr. Graves? Not babbling in Cornish. I suppose I should stick to my knitting there. Oh!
Can't we just agree to disagree?
She was positive she'd figured it all out.
Oh, really?
I read Miss Olsen's notes. Did you know we mixed joy mushrooms and chemicals and created mutant spores that drive people loony?
Didn't you know chemicals? Did the bad batch mutate mushrooms? No. Did you?
It's an opportunistic infection, a sort of fungal encephalitis. The spores have always been around. Didn't bother anyone till the bad batch knocked out our citizens' immune system.
So, what do we do now?
It'll burn itself out. It's not actually contagious, as long as you're not bitten. Fortunately, we've got them all safely quarantined on Bloodstone.
You battle. Have we tested very well how people doubting joy? Where would we be if they stopped taking it? I wouldn't dream of suggesting.
Obviously, we still had to take her in for
The
observation.
quarantine floor is currently under quarantine. If you
So
need
that was
access to
rather
the quarantine floor,
disappointingly
please see
inconclusive.
Dr. Milton
However,
for a key
our
card.
next electrode proved far more interesting. We thought that if we applied electrical stimulation to the Broca's area, we might enable the subject to speak, which would have proved obviously useful. We had a subject in stage 1 of the plague, just beginning to revert to Old English. We even had a
Unfortunately, the
linguist
panel
ready
on
to
improving
translate.
bedside manner
But we
has been
obtained a
cancelled
very
due to
odd
lack of
result.
registrations.
I'll
If you
just
were
move a
interested in the
bit of
panel but
juice
did not
here.
register, please communicate this to Sophia Jex Blake, as there is still time to reschedule.
Now, Dr. Hardy, why do you keep your key cards?
There will be a tour tomorrow of Hayworth Labs for any registered attendee. If you have not seen the latest in pharmaceutical technology, this is your opportunity.
Ah, the key card. Off to quarantine I go. Yay! Just resting my feet. Wrong with all this stuff? You better throw something away before something starts chasing you. quarantine grid. Oh, I hope I don't regret this.
Attention all staff. A downer with plague has escaped from the test labs. Please consider him armed and dangerous. Be on your guard.
There you are. We've been waiting for you.
How long until the coconut joy takes effect? There we go. Lovely. Now, Dr. Brooks is going to bring in a series of disturbing stimuli. Hopefully, with the coconut joy I have given you, you won't be a bit bothered. We won't actually see the stimuli. There's a blind between us and you, and a blind between you and the stimuli. It's what we call a double-blind experiment. Off you go. Don't forget to write. That's my little joke. I know you've forgotten how to write. That's a rather strong reaction. I hope the equipment is properly calibrated.
Bloody hell!
Oh dear. The coconut's not terribly effective at all, is it? Don't tell anyone I said that. Well, wasn't that fun? I think we made all the necessary observations. I'll unlock the chair. Please take the corridor on the left back to your cell. Odd. The button's on the fritz again. No. You have to reroute the power for some reason. Try it now. Nada. Oh, bother. Give me a moment. Try it now. It's making noises. That's promising.
Oh, I'm doing this for you, Percy. I'd never do it just for me. Let's see what I can do to this with my trusty Fremistat. I hadn't smoked in high school, I could carry a bit more.
One Sally there. Ben. Yeah. Bullstone.
Well, that's for knocking down my blocks in kindergarten.
You might want to see a doctor, sir.
Stay on your way, I'm spragging!
Hello? That's my old office. I bet Clive got my window, didn't he? The little shit.
I'm sorry, sir. The broadcast tower has been quarantined.
Well, I think if you examine the gate, you'll see that it's been unquarantined.
Oh, so it has. Well then, I'll just bugger off, shan't I? Enjoy your visit.
And it's another fabulous day in Wellington Wells. The weather is a bit wet, but that's the lovely thing about English weather. The sun always comes out in the end. So come on out, or you'll miss it. Wakey, wakey, everyone. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Good morning, dear friends. Good morning to you. I do hope you had a lovely night's sleep and left all the troubles of the day in dreamland. That is, if you have any troubles. Remember what was bothering you yesterday? I certainly hope not. Well, today is going to be even better. Now, we all forget things from time to time. So don't forget the most important thing. Did you leave the stove on? Did you remember to shave? Did you wash your hands? Did you brush your teeth? I hope you did all these things, but they're not the most important thing. And that is, as we all know, did you take your joy today? Never forget to take your joy, and I guarantee your day will go as smooth as velvet. So, let's take a look at today's schedule. What's going on in the village of Hamlin? Well, selling and buying, of course, and wandering hither and thither, and marketing and talking about the weather, and smiling and laughing, of course. I insist on it. But at 3, I hope you'll all take a quick break for our daily recreational activity. Today we'll once again all gather round the telly for a rousing round of Simon Says. Oh, I wish I could join you, good people. Actually, I will join you. I'll be doing it from this chair. I'll be calling the tune, if you will. Just like every day. I'll be your Simon. Except when I'm not. And don't forget, there'll be cake and prizes for all winners, and everyone's a winner, and everyone will be there. So don't miss it, or the villagers will break your legs. And then where will you be when Simon says, jump like a frog? Well, you'll be writhing on the ground, won't you? But seriously, unless you have an awfully good reason, such as being recently deceased, do be a sport at 3 o'clock, won't you? We love your company. And now, the brilliant new song from our favorite new band. See you soon.
I suppose it would be lovely to visit the old broadcast tower, but I do sort of need to get the hell out of Wellington Wells. I've got to go down.
Took a V-meat sandwich off a downer this morning.
How on earth did a downer get V-meat?
Right! No more mistake! You're only making it harder on yourself. Relax, dog! That's telling them!
What have we come to? Why are we doing this to each other? I think the rail tracks are just past those revolvers. You're not a bloody mule. Pick what you can carry easily.
It's not personal.
The whole floor's collapsed. So much for the track. Oh, I hope I don't have to go up there. I'm gonna have to go up there, aren't I? Why does God hate me? think I want to breathe in those fumes. Looks like I wasn't the first one here. Oh shit. Prudence. It's like the joy just broke something in her mind. Or was it bad joy? Seems like there's been a lot of bad joy lately. I wonder if that's why there are so many downers these days. Or did I just never notice? Jesus. Oh my God.
I'm sorry, sir.
In Wellington Wells. The weather is a bit wet, but that's the lovely thing about it.
Took a V-meat sandwich off a down...
Right! No more, Mr. Nice Guy.
I think the rail tracks are just past those revolvers. whole floor's collapsed. So much for the truck. Oh, I hope I don't have to go up there. I'm gonna have to go up there, aren't I? Why does God hate me? Breathing those fumes. Looks like I wasn't the first one here. Oh shit. Prudence.
It's nothing personal.
I hope I can get back to the tracks through the mine somehow. I'm sure it's perfectly safe going into the mines. What are the odds they'll collapse again, eh?
Look at that one. It's almost in the shape of a camel.
Oh God, it does look like a camel.
Hello. Do I know you?
The, executive committee asked me to see how things are going down here.
About bloody time. I've been asking them for months. They think everything's peachy keen down here. It's not peachy keen, is it? I don't suppose you saw anyone working on the way in?
Unless they were disguising it terribly well, no.
They get dirty if they forget to go topside.
The XCOM sent me to inspect the Please just lie down.
Won't let you bring me down. Cheer up.
What am I doing? Can I use this excavator thing to cross that abyss? I wonder how you turn it on. It's not you, it's me.
Oh, come on! Seriously? Couldn't you just wait till I'm gone?
Are you really doing this to find Percy? I mean, where would you even look for him? Is he even alive? Is he in Russia? How would you even get to Germany?
Oh, good. I'm finally back on the right track.
You know where I'm going on holidays? Spain.
I've not been to Spain.
You're doing this because you don't have a strong enough sense of self-preservation to leave Wellington well on your own account, aren't you? You need the guilt.
Mr. Hastings. Just when I'd given up all hope of seeing an engineer.
You know, sir, we've come to the end of our time. Some of us cut and run. Some of us stand by our post. Some of us take care of our brother.
My brother? What are you saying?
All men is brothers, sir.
Right. Of course.
Damn thing's so itchy. It's times like these what try men's souls, sir. They try men's souls.
Who are you?
Please keep your hands inside the train. It is very dangerous to
You must get back on the train.
outside the windows of the train.
Arthur!
You must get back on board.
No, I'm just here to take my brother to the train.
No! Please! Arthur! No! No! No, get up!
Mr.
please, no.
Percival Hastings.
That's me, Percy. People call me Percy.
Someone has written on this card that you are a bit dim, and you can't be roaming about on your own. You don't seem dim.
Right, well, Mum thinks I can't... Mum thinks I can't... Mum thinks I can't take care of myself. But I can.
I've had it with you!
To tell the truth, I really did want to go to Germany with my brother, Arthur. See, we'd sort of take care of each other. So I tried to sneak on, but then Arthur said, no, we have to follow the rules.
Is that so?
I'll just run along home. Mum's probably worried sick. Can I go?
This is a day we may all come to regret, Mr. Hastings. But I am not going to put one more child on that train than my duty obligates me to do. Run along then. Sir, are you all right?
I'll best be on my way. I did something terrible.
Oh, we have all done things we regret, sir. Some of them we regretted as we done them. Some of them never quite go away.
I told him we'd go to Germany together. I told him I'd hold our passports, and then I walked off the train with his passport. He didn't know how to talk to anyone but me. I can't make it up to him now. Can I?
No, sir. I imagine you cannot.
Then who is there to forgive me?
Some try to forget.
I can't do that. Not anymore.
Well, I suppose you must treat it as a gift. To know who you are. Without that, there's no hope for wisdom.
I wish I still believed in some sort of mercy.
Life goes on. That is the mercy. Come on, sir. Once you're out there, you'll know what to do.